Going to the beach today?
I sure am. I got my bikini on, ready for the sun. It's a little cloudy right now. Not cloudy really, but a little bit foggy. It often gets that way early in the morning at this time of year. By the time we get to the beach, it'll be all sunny and clear.
Are we going to Anna Maria?
No, not today.
Holmes Beach?
No, not Holmes Beach.
Casperson?
No, not Casperson.
Nokomis?
My favorite. Not Nokomis.
Siesta?
Not Siesta.
Well, we were at South Lido last week, so it must mean Lido Beach.
Lido Beach. That's another really good beach. It's kind of attached to South Lido. I can walk from South Lido to Lido. It's more...
Did you walk up that far last week?
I did. I walked quite a ways.
Did they do the beach renourishment up that far?
Yes, the beach is huge up there too.
Let's check it out.
Lots of resorts up there. So
it's great for a family too.
Yeah.
Lots of beach houses across the road.
Yeah.
It's a really good beach for families.
Yeah.
Nice calm water.
Yep.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Got my beach shirt on. I've got my gimbal. Let's go check out Lido Beach.
See you there.
Here we are, St. Armands Circle. You just go around and you'll see a little sign here that says Lido Beach. Moat Marine is the other way there. So there's Lido Beach, just merge over. Nice trendy little shops here. This fog should burn off fairly soon. Be a nice sunny tropical day. Now if you're lucky enough, you have to get here pretty early though, but there's a little parking lot right here on the right. And there's also parking spots right on the road here. You can see them. There's somebody camping. There's a bike lane. There's a couple of spots there. There's all kinds of places for rent. On the left here, there's a Holiday Inn, there's beach houses, there's all kinds of places. Oh yeah, look at all the spots. This is probably the best family-oriented beach that I know of, with the amenities. And we'll just pull in here, wait for this lady. So there's a pool here, a giant pool, and a concession. And I think they're redoing the concession stand. Oh yeah. This parking lot will fill right up in another month or two. We can go down through there. Okay, as you can see, the parking lot is huge here, but this fills up January, February, March through spring break. There's all kinds of places to rent in behind here. Some nice little beach houses just right across the road. There's a concession stand and washrooms, lifeguard towers, easy access to the beach. This is a very family-friendly beach here and highly recommended. South Lido is just down this way. Just keep on going down President's Drive here, Benjamin Franklin Drive, I think. You can rent kayaks across the road and paddle the intercoastal. You can walk for miles here. Sometimes there's red tide along the southwest coast here. Anna Marie Island, Longboat Key, Lido Beach, South Lido, Siesta Key, Nokomis. And they test it weekly, but it's pretty good right now. But it's just an awful cough and respiratory when you run into red tide. We actually leave the beach when it's present. They post it on a sign what the water quality's like. This is a good beach for shell collecting. You can rent beach bikes and ride on the beach also. For wildlife on Lido Key Beach, you'll see osprey fishing, bald eagles, seagulls, and dolphin off in the distance. Every once in a while you'll see them surfacing. You'll see pelicans, and every once in a while you'll see stingray in the water really close to shore, so you have to be careful with that. Well, we got to the beach nice and early to get a parking spot, actually. And this Lido Beach is very convenient to get to. Fly into Bradenton, Sarasota, or Tampa, and then rent a car and come down. We went for a beach walk this morning. It was kind of foggy in the morning, and during our beach walk, the fog burnt off, and then everybody came down to the beach. You can walk for miles there. We really like the wildlife there. There's lots of birds, and there's Quaker parrots that we heard in the back. There's pelicans, osprey, catching fish, bald eagles. Across the road from the Lido Beach, you can rent kayaks, and you can do the intercoastal. You can canoe or kayak, paddleboard. We saw some paddleboarders today. Pontoon boats. You can rent a pontoon boat and do the intercoastal and go see the rich and famous homes in there. It's a very, very nice beach. And with the beach renourishment, they brought a dredge in and spent millions of dollars on pumping sand from Big Pass, which is, Big Pass is in between South Lido and mainland Sarasota. So Lido Key is actually an island, but they call it a key. And if you rent a pontoon boat or a kayak, you need to make it over to the sandbar at Big Pass. So they dredged up all of the sand and pumped it onto South Lido and Lido Beach. It's absolutely gorgeous now. So if you go in the morning, I highly recommend. Parking gets really tight there, and especially at this time of the year. I highly recommend going early in the morning, going for a beach walk or a shell pick, right? There's lots of shell pickers out there. It's great for shell picking because they pulled all the sand up from Big Pass. And as the waves come in and erode it, the shells pop up. Hurricane took it away back a few years ago. And it was right back to the tree line. It was just awful. You couldn't even walk it. But you can see how big that beach is. Take a lunch with you. You can sit in your chairs. It's legal to have a beer or a wine on the beach in Sarasota. Just don't bring glass. That's all they ask. Don't bring glass. There's lifeguards there. The best time to go is probably November, December, and up to now. We're at the end of January. We're going into February, and all the tourists, and from even in a pandemic, we've got tourists coming down from the northern states. It got kind of busy this afternoon, so we decided to leave, come back for a barbecue, and tough it out here instead of at the beach. We had a good day at the beach. Beautiful turquoise water. Okay, here comes my rating for Lido Key Beach. If you're looking for a vacation spot for your family or a couple of families, I would say this is probably on my very short list of best places to go in Florida. You're on the west coast, the southwest coast. You've got fantastic sand, lots of amenities. You can spend a week or two with no problems whatsoever, traveling around the area. It's like the hub of Sarasota right there. And you can go to all kinds of bars and restaurants. Everything's open here, I know. There's all kinds of attractions and fun things to do. And that's a great beach though. It's fantastic. You can cycle on the beach. You can rent a beach bike and just cycle up and down. You can walk it in the morning. And if you're going to drive in, get there early because there were people lined up for our parking spot this afternoon. The parking lot was full. And right across the road, there's all kinds of condos and hotels and beach houses. And they can get kind of pricey, but you probably can't even get into some of them now. And what I would do is I would start early booking if you're interested in this area. And Lido Beach, in my opinion, for a family or a couple of families, it's the place to be. And it's just right there. You can walk for miles and miles. There's so much coastline there now. You can walk from Lido Beach all the way down to South Lido. And if you rent a pontoon boat, you can go to South Lido. You'll see in my other video, you can just pull right in on shore. And there's little barbecue pits and picnic tables. And I would kind of avoid, unless you like crowds, unless you like partying and stuff like that, I would avoid Lido Beach and South Lido Beach in past February. February, March, April, May, and even into June. It gets pretty, with all the spring breakers, it gets pretty hectic on the beach there. And no social distancing, it's just like a lot of people. The beach renourishment at Lido Beach has been fantastic. It's taken quite some time to pump that sand up, but it looks really, really good. There's talk in the news about redoing the concession stands. The concession stands are kind of, outdated and they need to be brought up to speed. Same as the washrooms. Jennifer mentioned that today. South Lido washrooms are fantastic. To sum this up, go early to Lido Beach. Pre-book ahead of time for a beach house, a condo, get together with some friends, book your cars, book your, do your homework on it. But we've been here for quite some time now, and Lido Beach and South Lido, that's really good for families down in that area. You can walk all the way down to South Lido. There's a playground down there for the kids. It's fantastic. And if you're a shopper, just go up the road a little bit up Fruitville. So to get there, it's down I-75 onto Fruitville, and then you're going to go right down through into a new roundabout, and into across the John Ringling Bridge and into St. Armands Circle. That's a fancy place in there for shopping and restaurants and whatever you want is in there. And then you just go a little past that, and on the right is Lido Beach, and then 1 mile south is South Lido Beach, and that's our favorite spot on the Keys. Thanks for watching.